We're heading north through the Valdez ruins. Haven't headed off this way for a while. It is weird going back to such an early part of the game, so late in the game. It feels bizarre. Making you feel like you're gone places, huh? Look how far we've come. Man, these save points are so close together in this region. Like in later parts, they're just not. But in this area, they super are. Oh, it's this dumb-looking temple. I remember this place that looks dumb. it's just the wall, the rocks. They just make no sense. It looks bad, right? Like, it kind of just looks bad. Because they're supposed to be vertical, the textures are column rejoining, like they're supposed to be vertical columns. Or even if they're crystals, they're supposed to be vertical, straight columns. We've all seen columns before, but they put it on like a normal cave wall model. Like it's just an example of a 3D rig and the texture applied to it just not even remotely matching. Off we go. Deuces. Ah! This actually highlights how dumb it is. Look at this. Because the columns look so perfect. Look how good the columns look. And then they're mashed into a wall that has the same texture type thing going on, but doesn't even remotely look like it makes sense. It's so weird. Like they knew what it should look like, because the thing that it should look like is right next to what the spot where it doesn't look like that. Weird. Weird mistake. Ah! It was almost an accident, but then he just got destroyed. That's the way to go? Is this door open now or something? I'm just destroying them, it's great. Hey there. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Why, yes, I would like a buff food of Buffington. Thank you. Mine. Ta-da!
It's only a bit further to the town of Mercio.
And once we're past Mercio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Kilaros.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this cold.
Reviving the elemental Empyreans is bound to alter this weather.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
It's weird thinking how close this place was. Like, this was such a tiny trek from the, like, start of the game region where we put our party together. It was just right here the whole time, and we never quite had access. Oh, that dumb enemy's back. I forgot about them. The weird walls that are crawling around with their arms. Like, I'm a wall. My life is hell. Although now instead of just being walls, they are now, guillotines. I can't use my board here, and that makes me immediately depressed. Why do they play with my emotions in this way? Frankly, I don't know why I stand for it. Well, grab what we can. Man, I'm so far away from being able to reasonably open one of those chests. They don't really matter very much, though. I just feel like I should want them because they exist. And that's a dumb reason. Thankfully, never mind. I was gonna say, like, thankfully, the thing that gets me on board is right there, but I'm pretty sure we're also immediately transitioning into another zone where I'll lose it immediately and just be sad. All over again. Might as well grab it for the return trip, I suppose. Ta-da! He gets the back, but only for a moment. Long enough to grab the chest I saw from up there, at least. You can get back on it so fast that these little moments of pause barely are a dent in my motion. Hi there. No!
Don't waste my time.
Hi. Wait, your weakness is earth instead of fire? You're resistant to fire. Weird. Weird. I don't know how to feel about that. I didn't misread that, did I? No, they're really weak to Earth. Oh, that's weird. Here we go. Why does that look? That looks so much like an Earth attack, though. That's I mean, not an Earth. The attack I used to finish them off really looks like a fire attack. But normally it's either supposed to like target them with their weakness or whatever I'm attacking them with already or something.
Stop fooling around.
Weird. Stop fooling around. I'm fooling around. That's their dynamic. That's their entire dynamic. Summarized. Hi.
This is ridiculous!
Is this Mercio?
3 days on watch with no sleep? I was 10 freaking minutes late! It's not like the mine is gonna fall apart!
Hey,
Sure, whatever! If you got business here, go on in!
yeah, we'll do that.
They'll pay for this!
Wow. I didn't know so many people lived up here on the northern edge of the world.
This town was built around the mining of flamestone, which can only be found here on Mount Killarouse.
So if anything happens to the volcano, this town's screwed.
So releasing the two souls here will surely destroy the town. Inhuman, aren't I? Curse me all you want.
I have no right to. The Abbey has proven itself just as heartless.
People living here must have the will to endure the cold, to fight back against this pitiless environment. I'd rather have that strength than feel nothing in the face of my troubles and pain.
Agreed. A life without feeling is a box of stupid.
Yes, a vast container of stupid.
Right. The question is, can we wake up all 4 elemental Empyreans with the souls Velvet has absorbed? If Inominat's revival and the Empyrean slumber are related, we should assume we need all 4 Empyreans to stop him.
I think I'll only be able to wake 2. There are only 2 souls left inside of me. Teresa's and Oscar's.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can tell.
I don't know if 2 Empyreans will be enough to fight him.
This is my responsibility. I offer my own soul.
Well, if we don't have enough, let's knock on Shigode's door. His soul would make a fine sacrifice.
Old man Melchior, too. His heart's as cold as a witch's teat, but he's free of malevolence.
You're truly ready to take on 2 legates at once?
I was born ready. It's not like they'll sit back and ignore us anyway.
And with Artorias and Inominat all tied up with their suppression party, this is the perfect chance to take them out.
Acting with caution is a box of stupid, I take it?
Now you're catching on.
All right, leave it to me.
So, I'm all stoked for the god waking, but what's the plan?
The road to the volcano is on the other side of town. Let's start by taking a quick look around.
Damn, Eleanor, she was all ready to fall on the sword just like that. We have a little bit of time to formulate a plan. We've conveniently got 2 villains that specific members of the party have very heavy grudges against. In fact, about half of our party has grudges against one or the other.
The gatekeeper, he wasn't mean to you, was he?
He was pretty angry about being forced to watch the gate, but he let us pass through no problem.
I know that being forced to be on watch for 3 days straight is excessively harsh, but still. He wandered here from another town one day. He barely ever does any work and has a habit of pilfering things. He skipped out on his duties in the Flamestone mines, and while we were busy working, he was sneaking into our empty houses to steal things.
So that's why you made him stand at the edge of the village.
Yeah. We're bringing him food, of course. We told him that if he doesn't like it, he can leave.
Still, is he actually accomplishing anything out there?
He may be bold enough to rob us, but he's a real coward. If a demon showed up, he'd shut the gates and come running. He doesn't have anywhere else to go, so we're hoping that eventually he'll realize the error of his ways.
If you keep forcing him to stand out there in the cold, he might find another place to go. The afterlife.
Not a terrible plan. If he's a coward and he only has nowhere to run, then he's probably a decent watchdog, I
What
suppose.
a peaceful, serene place.
You sure it isn't just the snow?
But doesn't it look pure and beautiful?
Well, I think it's pretty too.
But that doesn't guarantee the citizens will be.
Not you too, Eisen.
Well, they're kind enough to let a shirker stand out in the cold for 3 days.
He might have been up to no good. Every town has sunny spots and shadows.
I'm well aware of that, but
This discussion isn't leading anywhere. We'll know once we go see for ourselves. Just think of it like your old job. Investigate and find the truth.
yes, I believe I shall.
They're spending a surprising amount of time smiling, given the subject matter of basically the apocalypse, or at least the end of humanity, which, in our selfish way, might as well just be the apocalypse, I suppose.
Have you heard the rumors about the Lord of Calamity?
No. What rumors?
That deadly demon whose rampage began in Helaves. The Abbey finally got her. I heard that she bites anyone who meets her gaze, that she devours humans as a snack, and that she has the head of a wolf. I was terrified of what might happen if she showed up here. Now, I can finally rest easy, knowing that she's gone.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to get bitten, that's for sure.
I know. I'm so relieved. I don't want a demon to kill me.
Definitely not. In fact, if you ever meet one, you should run. Fast.
Awkward. On one hand, they have really ridiculous versions of me, and that's why I'm never going to get caught via these guys, because they always report the wrong people, and I can just blend into the middle of the crowd. But I can't blame them for feeling the way they do, because we are about to destroy this town. You know, again, we're about to destroy another town to get to accomplish our goals.
Mershio has been getting colder every year. We used to have a spring and summer, short though they were.
Now we're the town of eternal winter.
It sounds like a tough place to live.
Still, Flamestone is used for more than just heating. People all over the world need it, you know? That's why no matter how tough it gets, we keep on with our lives here, while holding pride in our work.
No matter how cold it gets, this place is our home. The warmth inside our hearts can keep the chill away. This town really is warm then, in body and soul. Oh, I like the way you talk.
Make sure to take a dip in our hot spring before you leave. Oh, here's a tip. The water is scalding hot, so put some snow in to lower the temperature. Snow in the tub, got it?
This town is warm in every way conceivable except the one way that matters, which is temperature. That's kind of important, actually. Nope, no new ones? Oh, I missed one apparently, huh? And Guybrush Icefield. This one's waiting ahead of me though, level 57. How we doing? Not great. And not great compared to that. I need to do a little catch up. Not even gonna lie, for a second there I was like, Kodama? The wrong game. I'm thinking of the wrong game. It's a problem. Can I hop along these? Nope. I can over there though. I definitely suddenly feel like I'm playing I Am Setsuna when I see locations like this. Man, that game could have been really neat. But instead it was kind of one thing over and over again until it was over. Whoops. Was that all that was there? Huh. Kinda thought there'd be more than that there. We have a shop. I'll check in. First to sell. Not much this time. Then to buy. Melon gel. Ooh. Increase one ally's maximum hit points by 30%. Oh. It costs a lot. It costs so much. Dear Lord. Hi there. Got new weapons for me? I'll take them.
Demons! There are demons in town!
Everyone, run away!
Damn it! What happened to the gate watch? He's the one who turned into a demon!
Now's your chance! Run! Sorry, but you're going to help me.
Right. That plan I talked about doesn't really work as well in a realm where anyone who doesn't feel great turns into a demon. Oh, he's not gonna last long at all. Oh boy.
Thank you so much! How can we ever repay you? I have a message for the Abbey's legates. On the next Scarlet Night, I will offer a sacrifice to Mount Killerhouse and strip Innominat of his power. I dare them to try and stop me!
She just ate the demon with her arm. She's...
I am corruption made flesh! Velvet, the Lord of Calamity!
The city is ours. Flee to the south, puny humans, while your tears dump the snow! The demon lord of chaos! Before our dark mistress sucks the marrow from your very bones!
She'll eat us all! Run for it!
That was splendid. We should do this more often.
It went well, except
Ow! What was that for?
there will be no sucking of marrow. My sister taught me proper table manners.
Oh, what a waste. The marrow's the tastiest part.
It kinda is.
At least now the citizens of Mershio won't be swept up in our fight.
They already are. We just tore their homes and livelihoods away. This wasn't for them. This was to summon the legates here. That's all.
Even so, I thank you for what you've done, O fearsome Lord of Calamity.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, O exalted praetor of the Abbey.
A whole crowd of people were fleeing south. What happened?
Benwick, why are you here?
I had a delivery for the first mate. Kurogane and Kamoana are here too.
You brought Kamoana?
She absolutely insisted on following me. Poor kid said she had a dream that you died, Eleanor.
Kamoana.
How long do we have until Shigure and the others get here?
Given the distance, my guess is they won't show up until the Scarlet Night.
Then I think I'll make use of that time. Kurogane wanted me for something, I take it?
Aye, that's what he said.
All right then. Everyone go rest up.
Good idea. We've got a battle to prepare for.
This may be the last breather we get. As always, better make sure you leave no regrets.
Fee, anything could happen. Don't leave town.
Can I stay with you, Velvet?
I don't mind, but you sure?
Yeah.
Do what you like then.
Well now, that's convenient. So she'll guise it up as other things because she insists that she's the Lord of Calamity and blah blah blah. I'm so heartless. But ultimately what happened here is we scared everyone out of town, which is great. Because that means we don't have to have a rerun of that beachside village where we wiped out their entire society by changing the local way of things. And that was unfortunate at the time. Everyone turned into Hellions and lost their minds and went around attacking each other, and everything just went to crap. So having a way of avoiding that by just spooking people for a bit, that's handy. Alright, did you just take control? The Ifreed Crew Emporium is here. We've got a lot of great goods. We got found. Is it literally the same store from earlier? Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same store from earlier. Okay. Well, he's just now selling. We can't even get the stuff for free now. He's gonna take it over and sell it. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Writing another letter to your sister?
Nope. This time she sent one to him. Man, she hardly ever writes back. Hope this ain't a bad omen.
Shut it.
Aizen, that's great news.
I told her about all of you in my last letter. Seems she was amused. Says you sound appropriate for me, and she'd love to meet you.
Weird sister you've got.
You don't know the half of it. A girl weird enough to want to live alongside the Reaper, no matter the cost.
I'd love to meet her, too.
I'll warn you.
Touch my sister and I'll kill you. Right? Sheesh. You say that to every guy you meet.
Awfully protective.
Nah, just obsessed.
That's even worse.
We'll all go meet her together someday.
I like your confidence.
Yeah, I man the wheel of my own ship.
Aye, as do I. And all of you. And even her.
All this character development for a character where we know where he ends up. The weird Better Call Saul feeling of the Tales mini franchise of Zestiria Berseria. I don't know why I keep saving quite that often. I'm doing it way too often. Spend some time in town, it says, specifically up there. Interesting. Or just in general. Let's go in this house, see if there's anything in here. Not seeing much. Item. Went up to someone's mantle, just took their special family heirloom. Not really, it's an inn. It'd be really weird if anything personal was being stored there. I can't use my board here. Why do they do this to me? Every time I get it, they take it away. So. Where is that? Like a weird loop around spot? Let's try to find my way over there. The map here is shaped strangely. So if I go this way, it'll end up... Oh, it's above me. I assumed it was below me. Just based on the vague map shape. Oh, the board thing's up here. Great. You ready for the big final fight against your brother? We're betting on a lot here. We're hoping that the exact configuration of people show up that we want. We need Melchior and Shigure, unless we can get some other unfortunate souls to take out. We need to hope that those exact people are sent after us.
What's that sound?
It's Kurogane.
He must be forging another sword.
He certainly is. The old fellow's forging himself into a blade.
He's turning himself into a sword?
He can do that? Is that possible?
Who knows? Either way, it's what he decided to do. We had one last drink together.
You'd go that far to defeat Shigure and Stormhowl?
I would. I'll turn a friend into a sword to kill my own brother. I'm a jerk.
I'm in no position to judge.
I think you are. Whatever you may look like, you're human. You hate because you love, and feel as much hurt as you do anger. That's human. Kurogane is with me. He agreed to it. What our blacksmith friend feels towards Stormhowl is more than resentment. It's admiration, too.
That's why he wanted to do it. He wanted to put everything he had into one final clash.
Shigure's the same. He has that very human strength to take the good along with the bad and just keep pushing ahead. A strength that I, as a demon, can never match.
Brooding doesn't suit you, Rokuro. You wanted to be a swordsman greater than any other. That's why you fought and bled to perfect your skills. That's the sort of man you are.
Yep, that's who I am.
I like that part of you, Rokuro.
Me too. Thanks.
It's too bad we can't see Kurogane transforming back there. Because I just imagine it looks hilarious. Like at the end, isn't it gonna be like a weird sword with like an arm sticking out holding a hammer that was like hammering himself together? How do you even process the visual of what in the world it looks like for someone to hammer themselves into being a sword? Like, what? That's amazing. It makes no sense and I love it. On a side note, I find it interesting that no one's ever complained about the appearance of Rokuro in this playthrough. Because I get comments here and there about like, this hairstyle of Velvet, that hairstyle of Velvet, or especially like Magilu's hat and things like that, where people don't agree with my choices. But no one's ever mentioned Rokuro's like raver head that I've got going on, which I'm relatively happy with. I'm actually like almost proud of like, oh, look at this neat little trick I found. I took the Halo prop, which looked dorky, and I can't look at him here. And I lowered it onto his head and tilted it sideways so it looks like it's physically resting on his head, like an off angle, and then glowing purple instead of the goldish color. It's just the Halo prop. And no one's ever complained. At the moment I'm like, that looks cool, someone's gonna get mad at me, and no one ever did. And that always surprised me. I can sell more things. Just grabbing the garbage off the ground around here and throwing it at that guy. Congratulations, dude. So who's out back here? Bienfu and Eleanor.
98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come. Bring it on. Okay, gonna find you.
Having fun?
Kamawana insisted that we play, so...
Madam Eleanor! I followed Kamawana for you. She's hiding right over there.
Wow, cheating against a kid? That's low.
I didn't! Bad Bienfu, no cheating!
Huh? But when I play with Miss Makilu, she always makes me do that.
She's a terrible influence on you.
Eleanor, why aren't you looking for me?
I found you, Kamawana, and Dial.
What? No fair! See? That's cheating.
I didn't cheat. I simply utilized Bienfu's cheating. That's called strategy.
Plans must be solid and reactions flexible, right?
Right. See, Kamawana? I'm smart and strong. You don't have to worry about me.
Don't worry. I believe in you, Eleanor. I'm just worried that Bienfu will get you in trouble. Why am I the bad guy now?
I can handle Bienfu, too. Don't worry. I'll make sure everyone makes it back safe.
Okay, it's a promise.
Kamawana, if you're feeling better now, head back, okay? It's too cold, you'll go into hibernation.
No sleeping! Dial's it next, because he's a crocodile.
I'm not a crocodile, I'm a lizard.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not even close! You think crocodiles can regrow their tails?
It has to be possible. There must be a way to make a better world for everyone. Humans, demons, Malakim, and I intend to find it. It might take years. No, decades, centuries, generations. Even if it takes me millennia, I'll do it.
Playing the long game, I take it?
I believe in you, Eleanor. You'll find a way.
I will. Once I've made up my mind, nothing can stop me.
Yep.
Trust me, we know.
I hate to break it to you, Dial. You might be a crocodile, because that tail is not growing back so far. It's been a while.